station. My name is Firefighter Frank, and this is Firefighter Dave. I am the newest member of the fire prevention team. I have a few questions to ask you kids today. Do any of you know what week this is?
Tell us.
Fire Prevention Week!
Yes, that is correct. And little Jimmy, can you tell us why we are here at the Snyder Fire Station on Fire Prevention Week?
For the fire truck rides.
How about you, Sally? Do you know why we are here?
To get out of school! Yay!
Firefighter Dave, we better explain to the kids why we are here.
Yes, we better, Frank.
And I have just the game to do that. Kids, do you want to play a game?
Yeah!
Okay, everybody, stand up.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Lift your right arm straight out and hold it.
The other right. The other right.
Come on, the other right now. Okay. Lift your left arm straight out and hold it.
Okay. We got that.
Okay, this is where it's going to get tough. Lift your left leg up and hold it. Oh! All right, here we go again. Ready? Lift your right leg up and hold it. Up!
We found out we couldn't do that, did we? I hope Frank's all right in there. You know, but maybe we can. Maybe there's a way we can do that. Come here a minute. Okay. Step right here. Now, put your right hand up and hold it. Your other right. Now, lift your left hand up and hold it. Okay, now lift your left leg up and hold it. Now hold your arms real stiff. Now lift your right leg up and hold it. See? Thank you. With a little help, we can do it. And that's what Fire Prevention Week's all about. And that's why we're here at the fire station today. Frank and I and all the firefighters in the United States want you to help us out, just like we helped her, okay? We want you to stop these fires before they start. There's about 1.7 million fires in the United States last year. 90% of those fires could have been prevented, could have been stopped before they started. So what we want you to do, we want you to go home, we want you to talk to your brothers and sisters, your moms and dads, your grandmas and grandpas. We got to watch for these fires. We got to stop them before they start. It's simple. A lot of it's just keeping your room clean. Okay? Turn that pot handle in on the stove. Okay? Just simple things like that. Okay, Firefighter Frank, what do we got for our kids today?
I have brought along a few of my friends to help us. We want to give you a few little fire prevention and safety tips. So let's get started.
You ever heard this quiet? Have you ever been this quiet? Oh, that's good. See, we learned something already. Yeah, the sound man. Technical difficulties.
When your clothes catch on fire, running around only makes it worse. The thing to do
Hang on,
is
just hang on.
Hang on. Down to the ground and roll right onto the flames to smother
There
them.
we go. Hang on.
My friends are here with me today to talk about that
There's a
very.
little doing, my friend.
Oh God, sorry.
Keep down your ear tomorrow while we're doing
Hi, kids. I saw a movie last night where a man caught on fire and then ran all around until he burned up. That's the silliest thing I ever saw. Everybody knows that when your clothes catch on fire, running around only makes it worse. The thing to do is stop, drop down to the ground, and roll right onto the flames to smother them. My friends are here with me today to talk about that very thing. And together we're all going to learn how to stop, drop, and roll. Listen close now, 'cause it could save your life someday.
Let's see now. Stop. Okay. Drop. Like this. And then roll around. Oh, hi kids. I'm Stan. And I'm practicing what you're supposed to do in case your clothes catch on fire. I guess it'd be kind of hard to stop and think if you caught on fire. But maybe if I practice enough, I won't have to think about it. Maybe it'll just come to me. The important thing is that you're not supposed to run around. You're supposed to stop, drop, and roll. Let me tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Listen here, everybody, I got something to say. A lesson everybody should learn. If you're in a fire, better really be cool. 'Cause if you panic, man, you can burn. And if your clothes begin to blaze, don't you lose control. Just stop. Stop, drop and roll. That's right, you just stop, drop and roll. I said stop, drop and roll. Don't run, but stop, drop and roll. Yeah, stop, drop and roll. Well, it's only fire safety be our goal. You just stop, drop and roll. You understand what I'm saying to you? Well, you know that a fire is a dangerous thing. I'm telling you it isn't a game. When you catch a fire and you run all around, well, don't you know that you just fan the flame? So if your clothes begin to blaze, don't you lose control. You just stop, drop and roll. Well, come to that. You just stop, drop and roll. Don't stop, drop and roll. Yeah, you gotta stop, drop and roll. Use your head. Stop, drop and roll. That's right. Let's all make fire safe to be our goal. You just stop, drop and roll. Yeah, just one hot song. And now I'm glad that you took the time to listen today, to hear just what I'm saying to you. I know you'll be safer if you're caught in a fire, and you will know exactly what to do. 'Cause if your clothes begin to blaze, you won't lose control. You just stop, drop and roll. Now don't forget, you just stop, drop and roll. Yes, I said stop, drop and roll. You got to stop, drop and roll. Yeah, you just stop, drop and roll. So let's all make fire safe to be our goal. You just stop, drop and roll. Yeah, let's all make fire safe to be our goal. You just stop, drop and roll. I guess I'd better be going. I gotta go change my clothes. All this stop, drop, and rolling has really made a mess of them. Bye now.
Firefighter Dave. Why don't we ask the kids what they learned from my friends?
That's a good idea, Frank.
Maybe we should ask Rachel Snyder and Justin Niewaner to demonstrate.
What up? Right there. Okay, we're going to stop, drop, and roll. Okay? Now, why do we stop? When we're running around and we're all excited, we're fanning the flames, okay? It's giving fuel and oxygen, and the fire is really going to go. If we drop and roll, we're going to smother those flames, take the oxygen away, and the fire is going to go out, okay? So, we're going to stop. Okay, we got to run first, all right? We're going to fire. Come on, you're on fire. All right, stop, drop, put your hands over your face, and roll. Okay? Roll. All right. Now, we got the fire out, okay? That's not all. Now we got to get and call in a rescue squad immediately because burns are real serious and need medical help just as soon as we can get it. Okay? So after the fire's out, make sure you still call the rescue squad. Thanks, kids. Did a good job. Okay, Firefighter Frank, what else we got for our kids today?
One of the main reasons our clothes catch on fire is because we play with matches. And my friends have a warning about that.
Hi, everybody. Have any of you ever found some matches? If you did, I hope you didn't play with them. Did you know that lots of fires are started by kids playing with matches? It's true. And a lot of those fires are ones in which the kids who started it get hurt in some way. Matches aren't toys to play with. They are tools to use with care. Today, we're going to be talking about using matches safely. And I want you all to pay close attention to what my friends have to say. See you later. Bye now. Well, howdy there, all you little wranglers. I have a story to tell you about a young rascal about your age. It's all about playing with matches and how much trouble he got into because of it. Listen here. Once upon a fine day, a young boy went out to play, but then he happened to find a book of matches. He was taking them out, and then he flicked them about, and then he watched as they burned the grass in patches. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. He was having a real good time and didn't see flames a-climbing. Suddenly they were all around him. First he let out a shout and then tried putting them out. He might have died if the fireman hadn't found him. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. You get burned. Matches not a toy to play with, boy. Just listen when I say, if you find him, you should give him to someone who's grown right away. Now I'm happy to say he learned his lesson that day and quit his messing with matches then forever. 'Cause that young'un was me, and now I know you'll agree when I say playing with matches isn't clever. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. You get burned. Matches aren't a toy to play with, boy. Just listen when I say, if you find them, you should give them to someone who's grown right away. Now I'm happy to say I learned my lesson that day and quit my playing with matches then forever. Yes, that young'un was me, and now I know you'll agree when I say playing with matches isn't clever. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. You get burned. Don't play with matches. Don't play with matches. Don't play with matches. I hope you all learned a lesson from that story. I know I did. You all be good. And remember, don't play with matches. Adios.
Well, listen, there's not too much more to say than what our friends told us here. Matches are tools, they're not toys. We don't play with them. We find them, we go tell an adult. You also might want to remind your parents and the adults in your house not to leave them laying around. And if they ask you why, you just tell them old firefighter Frank from Snyder told you it's dangerous. Okay?
Hey, Firefighter Dave,
Yes, Frank.
I think we should ask Mrs. Westerwald and Mrs. Laird if they have had a fire drill at school yet.
It's a good idea. Have you had your fire drill? Yes, they have.
That's good. Do you know that when a fire alarm sounds, that you and the kids should walk out of the building, not run, and go to your designated spot?
Yes, they do.
That's good. Now my friends are going to tell us about fire drills.
All right. That's great, everybody. Thanks for participating. Oh, hi, kids. We were just having a little fire drill back here. You never know when a fire might happen, so we like to be prepared just in case. A fire drill helps us practice what to do in case of a real emergency. Today, my friends are going to be telling you about how you can plan an escape route from your room, or house, or even your classroom, and then how to have fire drills to see if your plan works. You listen closely now, and I'll see you around. So long!
All right. Hey, is everybody ready? We're going to talk about fire drill. You know what I mean. Practicing for a real emergency. It's important to know just what to do and where to go in case of a fire. That's why we have fire drills. Okay, here we go. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Okay! Remember, you need to practice so you know what to do. Whenever you hear the sound of the fire alarm, you better know your plan and see it through. Alright! Be thinking you gotta use the brains inside your head. You better make your escape just as calm as you can, 'cause if you don't, you sure can end up dead. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have of fire. Don't forget to discuss where to meet after you get out. That way you can make sure everybody got out okay. When you hear the alarm, don't panic. Keep calm and move quickly and quietly to the exit. Yeah, let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Woo! Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Hey, that was great. I hope you'll all realize just how important it is to have plans for escape and drills to practice escaping. That way, you'll know just what to do in case of fire. Well, I'm gonna go practice what to do in case there's a fire in my pool. Bye now.
Firefighter Dave,
Yes, Frank.
now the kids need to go home and talk to their parents about fire drills.
That's right. Okay, teachers, how many fire drills do you have during the year
We have one a month,
in school? You have one a month. Okay,
so about 9.
okay, about 9 of them. How many do you have at home? Have you had a fire drill at home? Who's had a fire drill at home?
I haven't had one.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what we want to do. We've got to have a plan of escape in our homes, okay? We've got to get our parents involved and our brothers and sisters, right? We know 2 ways out of every room. This is real important, not only in your own house, but wherever you go. Movie theater, grandma's house, church. How about the fire station?
Yeah.
We know 2 ways out?
Yeah. That way. I do. That way. I would do.
Okay. You gotta look every time you go in. You know what had happened most of the time? There was a fire in here, and it got real dark and the lights went out. The exit you'd head for would be there. It's a proven fact that most people exit the entry they went in, okay, the way they came in. Okay? So, I'm going out that door, because I already know there's an exit there, okay? So, what's gonna happen, we got a fire, we got 50 kids going that way, and I also know, when I walked in here, that door opens in and not out. Okay?
Yep.
You get 49 kids behind you, it's gonna be hard to open that door. Well, I'm gonna be outside, okay? Because I found another exit, okay? That's what we wanna do. We wanna look at our movie theaters, and look in our churches, everywhere. Keep 2 escapes. Okay, why a meeting place? Why is that important?
So you know everyone's there.
Yes, and you can count heads, okay? It's the middle of the night, there's a fire, everybody's running out, we've got our meeting place, okay? We all go there. If somebody's not there, we know they're still in, okay? And that's the first place the firefighters are gonna go. We're gonna go to your meeting place. We're gonna find you where your meeting place is, because we wanna know if anybody else is in the house. Okay, real important. No 2 ways out in a meeting place.
Firefighter Dave,
Yeah.
I think we should talk about smoke and fire.
Now that sounds like a good idea, Frank.
My friends will tell us what to do if a fire has started and there is a lot of smoke. They will tell us the best way to get out.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Have you ever heard the phrase, where there's smoke, there's fire? Well, it's true, and what's more important, Smoke can hurt you just as badly as fire can. No, it can't burn you, but it can make it very hard to breathe. That's why it's so important for you to stay very low if ever you are in a building that's on fire. You see, smoke always goes up and leaves a little crawl space near the floor. If you stay down, you can crawl out safely. I have a few friends with me today to help me explain about crawling low in smoke. I want you to pay close attention so you'll know just what to do, okay? Okay, bye now.
No, I don't smell any smoke around here. I guess it must be safe. Hi, kids. Don't worry. You don't have to think about having to crawl low in smoke right now. There's no smoke here. My super sniffer says it's all clear. But I hope each of you knows how important it is to crawl under smoke. It could help save your life someday. If you're inside and you see some smoke, stay down, crawl out. Your life's in danger and that's no joke. Stay down, crawl out. Even if you don't see a single flame, breathing lots of smoke hurts you just the same. You must take care 'cause it's not a game. Stay down, crawl out. It's real important to get down low. Stay down, crawl out. 'Cause that's one place where the smoke can't go. Stay down, crawl out. Crawling low in smoke keeps you feeling great. If you stand or climb, you could suffocate. When you're in smoke, never hesitate. Stay down, crawl out. Remember this when you're in a fire. Stay down, crawl out. If there is smoke and it's getting higher, stay down, crawl out. Crawling low in smoke keeps you feeling great. If you stand or climb, you could suffocate. When you're in smoke, never hesitate. Stay down, crawl out. Even if you don't see a single flame, breathing lots of smoke hurts you just the same. You must take care 'cause it's not a game. Stay down, crawl out. Stay down, crawl out. Stay down, crawl out. I know you'll all remember to crawl low if you ever get caught in smoke. Well, I'd better be on my way. I'm in charge of smelling today. I mean, sniffing for smoke. Bye now.
That's him leaving.
Okay, like our friends told us, smoke hurts people probably more than fire does. What happens when a fire starts, it'll start and the smoke will go up, it'll go across the ceiling, and it'll come down, okay? So what we want to do is get down in that little place where the smoke has not got down to yet. You got to keep moving because the smoke keeps coming down. It eventually is going to get to the floor, okay? You get up in that smoke is black, and it's hot, and it's toxic, and it's dirty, and you get up in that smoke, and believe me, that's as far as you're going to go. Like they said, that's as far as you're going to go. So get down in that good air and crawl out. Another thing we might want to think about when you're doing your fire drills at home, you might want to try a couple of them on your knees. That escape plan's going to look a lot different down here on the floor than it does when you're walking out the door, okay? All right.
The next things my friends are going to tell us about is what to do if we see a fire.
friends and I are here to tell you about reporting fires. An awful lot of people just stand around watching whenever there is an emergency, whether it's a fire, or an accident, or a crime being committed. How do they expect anybody to know there's an emergency if they don't call and tell the proper authorities? I hope none of you will ever be a watcher. I hope you will all call it in, no matter what the problem is. Today, we're talking about fire. If you see a fire, or even something that looks like it might be a fire, like smoke coming out of a window, run to a telephone and call the fire department right away. The operator will be glad to help you if you don't know the number. I have a couple of friends who want to tell you a little more about how important it is to report fires. You listen close now, and I'll see you later. Bye.
That's right. It's not too big yet, but there's a lot of smoke. It's at the corner of Main and 2nd Street. That's right. My name's Arnold. You're welcome. Goodbye. Oh, hi, kids. I'm sorry I'm late. I was just reporting a fire. It's important for us good citizens to help out our fire department by calling in the location of any fire you happen to see. It's easy. I do it whenever I can. Well, I was walking down the street one day when I saw a fire start. I called the firefighters right away. I was only doing my part. Once I was at the local shopping mall when I heard somebody shout. I saw the fire and quickly made a call. Firefighters soon put it out. Call it in.
Call it in.
Call it in quick. Just call it in.
Call it in.
Don't wait till it's through. Call it in.
Call it in.
Call it in quickly. That's what everybody should do. So if you're walking down the street one day and you see a fire start, then call the firefighters right away. Everybody's doing their part. So if you ever see a fire, don't stand around watching. Call the fire department right away. If you don't know the number, the operator will help you. And remember, never ever call in a false alarm. That could get you in a lot of trouble. Call it in.
Call it in.
Call it in quick. Just call it in.
Call it in.
Don't wait till it's through. Call it in.
Call it in.
Call it in quickly. That's what everybody should do. So if you're walking down the street one day and you see a fire start, then call the firefighters right away. Everybody's doing their part. Everybody's doing their part. Everybody's doing their part. Well, I hope you'll all remember to do your part. Don't just stand around watching a fire. Call it in. Bye-bye.
What's the emergency number?
911.
Right, 911. What happens when you dial 911? That phone call goes down to Fremont to a person we call a dispatcher. And that dispatcher relieves that message back to us through our pagers.
Snyder Fire Rescue Pager Test, 10 Lake, 10 Mount, 9201.
That's how we get the call, okay? So, I need a volunteer. How about you, right there in the black? Let's see how this all works out. Here, hang on. Sit down. Okay, I'm gonna report a fire. All right? So what are we gonna dial? We better pick the phone up first. Okay, 911. Ring, ring.
911, what is your emergency?
I see a fire.
Okay, what is your name?
Morgan Lakeman.
Where are you calling from, Morgan?
Fire station.
Is the fire where you are?
Across the street.
Okay. Do you know the address?
Nope.
Okay.
If you don't know the address, just say, no, I don't know the address, okay?
Is everybody out of the house?
I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you very much for calling, Morgan. Stay where you are,
Okay.
and help will be on the way soon.
Okay.
You can hang up now.
Okay, that's basically, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna ask you those questions. You gotta speak just a little louder. Okay? But that's fine. You speak loud, you speak clearly, and they're gonna ask you a few of those questions. And if you don't know, that's fine. If you're in the house, if you say you're in the house, they're gonna tell you, get out of the house, and you should. You should really be calling from somebody else's house anyway. Don't stay in the fire. Yeah, you shouldn't really call from your house unless it's a really, really small fire. You should be out of the house and calling from a neighbor's house. Okay? That's how 911 works, okay? Thanks. Well, Firefighter Frank,
Yeah, Dave.
we learned that Fire Prevention Week isn't only fire truck rides, or getting out of school, or English class, right? Who's getting out of English class today? Oh, maybe we can get you back in time yet, I don't know. But you did know that first of all, Fire Prevention Week is just the start of us watching for throughout the whole year to prevent fires, right? And know what to do if a fire does start. And I got two other things. First of all, you fourth graders, Junior Fire Patrol, Scribner, starts around March. Want to see you all there, okay?
Yep.
Second of all, we want each and every one of you to grab your parents and your grandparents and brothers and sisters and come up to Snyder Sunday morning for a pancake feed, all right? Yeah, talk them into it. Tuck them up.
Well, boys and girls, that's our program for today, and thanks for coming. And remember to make every week Fire Prevention Week.
Give them a hand, huh? Okay, what we'll do is head back out, take you up, get you back in time for English class. Wait a minute. Why don't you start here? You got a bag for everybody.